Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So Arvindan, this is the demo agenda was.
Okay.
Okay. So first we will have the introduction of the student and then introduction of the trainer myself. Okay. Then I will show you the course content, what topics you will be discussing during our training. Okay. And I
Okay.
will give you a brief overview of those topics. Okay.
Okay.
So that you can get some flavor. Okay. And after that, I will show you the documentation part at the end of the training. At the end of the training, what documents I will share you. Okay.
Okay.
So those documents I will show you. Sample documents also I will show you. After that, in the end, we will discuss on the when we want to have the classes, whether we want to have it on weekdays or weekends, and what are the suitable timings. Those things we'll discuss in the end. Okay.
Okay.
So this is the demo agenda was. So let's start. First, can you give your brief introduction, like what's your domain experience? Do you have any SAP experience? Or what is your expectation of this training and why you want to take this training? Just can you give a brief overview of, about your profile, everything?
So basically, if you see, I have experience about 10 years.
Okay.
Uh, Initially, I started my career as a design engineer, mechanical design engineer, and I worked for 5 years. So later, I moved to manufacturing. It is like virtual process planning for 2 years. So
Okay.
and later, the past 2 years, I am working in SAP. So
Oh.
if you see,
Hmm.
my nature of work for the past 2 years is uh, I know your variant configuration. So that is the first step. I was working in SAP. So that is the first. So I got training for 3 months, and I was working for like other 2 months in the variant configuration.
Hmm.
But after that, I moved to core interface. It's APO core interface. So
Okay.
I am part of a member of the interface. So I will be taking all the reports and all the CQ, CPP.
Okay.
So I'll be clearing all those errors, everything. And additionally, I'm responsible for uh, uh, material transfer sent into other plants.
Okay.
So these are the things I'm working in SAP right now. So I have like 1.5 years I was working in SAP.
Hmm.
So right now, so what is my aim is I just want to pursue my career in SAP. So because since my nature of work, it is not purely into any implementation or anything.
Hmm.
So I want to be very clear. So I just thought of doing SAP PP certification first. So for that, I try to uh, learn myself. So I got so many documents online, and I was trying to read everything.
Hmm.
So I could easily read, and it's easily understandable. But the thing is, I could not continuously read. So I thought of taking training so that I will be getting step-by-step procedures and all those parts. So mainly the implementation part, everything. So I like to know. So and also I like to maybe like in this within this year I like to move to some other company so that I can use my I can get more training as well as more exposure in SAP PP or APO. So anything is fine for me. So but before going into APO, SAP PP is a basic thing. So I thought of doing training certification in PP. So that is how I came into.
Hmm.
So you were,
Okay.
yeah,
So whatever that variant configuration and that APO part you told, you worked as a consultant or like just like an end user or a core user?
yeah, just like an end user.
Oh, okay, okay,
My
okay.
my
So
role basically.
what I understood from your profile is you are just doing now currently as a core user or end user activities. You want to become a consultant, right?
Yes, right.
Okay, okay. And what I observed from your profile is you have some domain experience, right, in the design
Yes,
department and manufacturing department, right?
yes, yes.
Yeah. Okay, that's good, Ravindan. Where you are located, Ravindan? In India or what do you call US or something?
Yeah. Yes, right now I am near Chicago. It's like 3 hours drive from Chicago.
Oh, okay. You are in US. So okay. Okay, that's good. So, what I understood from is you have sufficient domain experience. You have some SAP. What do you call SAP? You know what is SAP. You have some introduction to SAP also, right?
Yeah, yeah, yes, yes. That is, yeah, I can. I
So
mean, I
yeah,
want the as a intermediate level.
yeah, yeah.
So
Understood, understood, understood. So it is a right option. It's a right option to learn SAP. Then want to become a consultant. That's a good idea.
yeah,
Yes, that's a good idea, boss. Okay, so coming to my profile, myself Kumar.
okay,
I am a certified PP and QM consultant, boss. Okay,
okay,
I have around 8 years of domain experience, SAP domain experience in manufacturing. I was,
okay,
I have, I am basically used to what do you call monitor the shop floor activities, production activities.
okay,
So I worked in various capacities in domain for 8 years. Then I moved on to I did my certification and then I moved on to SAP consulting. Okay, in SAP consulting I have 8 years of experience again. In that I completed three end-to-end implementation projects.
okay,
Okay, I worked for various domains like pharmaceuticals, automobiles, then furniture industry. Currently, I work for a brewery industry also.
okay,
Okay, so these are the various domains for which I implemented SAP.
okay, okay, nice. Yeah,
So I'm a full-time employee as a consultant. It just this training is a like just like my passion. It's a part-time job kind of thing.
okay, yeah, understand, understand.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. So that's what was that is my profile. Okay, so let's move on. I will show you the course content. You might be knowing, you might have heard these topics. Okay,
yeah,
this is the course content of us.
okay,
Okay, this is a course. You might have heard some topics on this. First, we will have the overview.
okay,
Okay, then we have the master data. You might be knowing any functional module will have master data,
yeah,
right? Then you have planning topics, SOP, demand management, MRP. Okay,
okay,
then we have the production execution, like production execution in discrete manufacturing, repetitive manufacturing, then process industries, PPPA.
okay.
Okay, then after that we will see the batch management and we will see the configuration.
Okay, before starting, I just have one question.
uh,
Uh, so, based on the training what you are going to give,
mm.
uh, is it easy to achieve PP certification?
Yeah, yeah, yes, but what you have to do is you need to practice a lot.
Yeah, 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 that I understand.
Don't straight away once after training don't straight away appear for the exam. That's what my even I told this to a lot of people. What you
Okay,
need to do is after completion of training take at least 2-3 months gap.
okay,
Okay? Prepare well, practice a lot, understand all the concepts. See, when I teach one time you will not be able to grasp everything, boss. I'm telling you frankly now itself.
yeah, yeah,
Okay, so what you have to do is whenever I teach something you need to record the videos. Okay,
okay,
play them again and again. Okay,
okay,
and then practice, study the materials which I give. Okay,
okay,
and then you appear for the exam.
okay.
Yeah, I think in India I'm not sure about US. In India it's a very costly exam.
Yeah, yeah, and I know that, I
uh,
know
when
that.
i
That is
wrote
why.
when I wrote the exam some around in 2009 or something, it was around 35,000 something.
Okay,
In my opinion it's a very costly exam, so I'm not sure about US. But don't give a normal attempt, boss. Okay,
no, no, no.
prepare well, study a lot. SAP, you know, right? It's like a ocean.
Yes, yes, yes,
You
yes.
know, you know, right? A lot of fields will be there, lot of functionalities will be there. So you should have a lot of practice, lot of effort. Then only you appear for the exam.
Okay,
Okay, so that is what, boss. So here you have planning topics and then execution topics and then batch management and finally you have the configuration.
okay,
Okay, so I will just give you brief introduction about these topics. So So let's just, I will go to escape now. So first, PP overview. Of course, this is for pure freshers, not for you. What is SAP? Why SAP is used? Okay. What is PP module? What is production planning module? Okay. Why organization goes for a production planning module implementation? Okay.
Okay.
What functionalities it offers? Okay. If
Okay.
you implement production planning module, what benefits you will get? Okay. What at the same time, what pros and what pros you have, what cons you will have.
Okay.
Okay, so those things will learn, and how the PP module plays the role in the entire supply chain cycle.
Okay.
Okay, so those things we'll discuss in the overview part, and after that, basic navigation. So how to log on, how to open the transactions, how to open the sessions, those things. This is purely for freshers who never worked on SAP.
Okay. Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
so it is not applicable for you much. For you only PP overview, why the PP model implemented, what advantages, all those things you will learn in this PP overview.
Okay.
Okay, so after that we will go on to master data. So before going into the master data, right? Any SAP, normally in SAP you have three types of data that right? Config data, that right? Config data, master data, and then you have
Transaction
transactional
data.
data. Am I correct?
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So you have these three types of data. So normally config data, who will do? Consultants will do. Okay, consultants will do. Okay, so this is a back-end activity. This is a back-end activity. To do this configuration, first you need to understand the master data, front-end activity. So this is also normally by core users, or sometimes consultants. Okay. So now transactional data is purely day-to-day business data, will be done by the end users. Day-to-day, day-to-day business data, and it is executed by the end users. Am I correct?
Yeah. Right.
So first, so anyhow we are not going to touch. We will be, while learning, we will execute the transaction. That's it. That's okay. But to execute this transactional data, you should have master data.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, if you don't have the master data, you cannot execute the transactional data. You cannot execute any transactions. So we need to learn master data. Of course, after learning the master data, in the end, for execution of this master data and transactional data, what type of config data you should have, that we will learn in the end.
Okay.
Okay, so that's what. So first we will start with the master data. Okay, so what is a master data of PP module? Okay, first, organizational structure. How organizational structure is defined in the SAP from PV point of view. Then material master, bill of material, BOM, bill of material, work center, routing. At least have you heard these words, boss?
Yeah. Yeah. I know. I know all these things.
Ah, so org structure. Org
Work.
structure, right? Client, what is client? Okay, what is client? What is company code? Okay, then what is plant? Okay, and then what is storage location? You might be knowing as a, just you might be knowing what is this. Now how they are related to each other. Okay, so those kind of things you have to learn. Suppose in the certification, what type of questions you will get is, can a plant be assigned to two company codes? Okay,
Okay.
so these kind of questions you will get. Now you might be knowing what is a plant. What is a plant? Plant means, plant is nothing but where the manufacturing activity or some storage activity will happen. So you will not get directly in the certification exam what is a plant. Certification exam, they will test your conceptual knowledge. Okay, so the question will be like this: is a plant can be assigned to two company codes? So
Okay.
those kind of things you need to understand. Of course, I will tell you what is plant, what is storage location. At the same time, I will tell you those concepts also.
Okay.
Okay, or they will ask you, is a plant can be repeated in the entire system? So those kind of questions you will get in the certification exam. Certification exam, you will not get straight away what is company code. You define it like that. You will
Yeah.
not know. You will have tricky kind of questions. Okay, so keeping in that mind, the training will happen. So that's what org structure was. After org structure, you will have material master. So material master is nothing but data of a particular material of the company. Okay, you might be knowing all the business functions in a company, right? What are the business functions in a company? Can you tell me?
So
What are the different departments or business functions in in a typical manufacturing industry?
okay. So okay, first it's so you want to settle what are the departments you're having?
No, no, not partners. Suppose I have a manufacturing industry. What are the different departments or functions you have? That's what my question.
Okay, so first you'll be having the sales and operations.
Okay, is you have sales department, you have sales function, you have
So
HR. Okay, you have purchasing. Okay, you have purchasing, and then what you have? You have production department. Am I correct? Then you have planning, right? Am I correct? Hello.
yes, right.
Yeah, yeah. You have planning, and then what else you have? You have warehouse. Am I correct? You have warehouse department, and then you have quality department. Okay, and then you have. Tell me, still we are left over with some departments. You have finance department, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and then what you have? You have engineering department. Engineering department. What else? You have sales, HR, purchasing, production, planning, warehouse, quality, finance, and then you have projects department. Okay, so you have warehouse over, purchasing over. Okay, so these are the some of the typical some of the departments within a organization, typical manufacturing industry. So in the material master, you have, for a particular material, you have the data from all these departments. Okay, see, suppose you have a raw material, boss. You have a material which is used in production. So when this raw material, you need to do the planning, right? When to procure, how much quantity to procure. Am I correct?
Yes.
So that is done by the planning department. Now once the raw material is received, to procure raw material, the purchasing people will procure, so they will have their data. Okay, once the raw material is received in our company, in our plant, quality people should check that material. Am I correct? Because if the vendor supplies inferior quality material, what will happen? Your end product will suffer. Am I correct?
Yeah.
Hello.
Yes, right.
Yeah, so quality people will have a role to play in this raw material. They will check the material. Okay, like this, one particular material will be used by lot of departments. So they will maintain their respective data for this material in the material master. So material master contains the information on that material from the different departments in that company.
Okay.
Okay, so that is what material master. So based on that, a lot of functionalities will happen. Okay, now the next one is BOM, bill of material. Bill of material, you might be knowing, right? To manufacture a product, you need some materials. Am I correct?
Yes.
Right? Hello.
Yes, yes, right, right.
Yeah, so can you speak somewhat louder? Your voice is coming very low.
Uh,
Please
I think
increase your volume.
I
Increase your
think
volume, please. Okay, so you will have bill of material, nothing but suppose you want to manufacture a product. So to manufacture a product, you need some materials. Okay, so what are those materials and what are the quantities required? How their relationship is done, that is defined in BOM. So we will learn what is BOM, how BOM is defined. Okay, what settings you need to do, what are the different functionalities available in BOM, what is alternate BOM, what is group BOM. Okay, so all these functionalities we will learn in the BOM. Okay, suppose I will give you a simple example. You want to manufacture a cycle. Okay, so to manufacture cycle, what you require? Tire, right? Tires two,
yeah.
pedals two. Okay, then seat one. Okay, and then what else you require? Chain one, then bulb. Okay, so one, like this you require a lot of data. So a lot of materials and their quantities. So these things you will put it in the BOM. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so that is what BOM is all about, boss. So BOM basically gives you, to the production people, what materials and what how much quantities they need to use to manufacture a product. Okay, so that BOM concepts we'll learn. After that we will go on to work center. So work center is nothing but a place you carry out manufacturing activity. It's like a machine. Frankly speaking, it's like a machine. Work center. It's a place where you carry out manufacturing activity. So that work center, how you need to create, what settings you have to make, okay, why actually the work center is used in scheduling, costing, capacity planning. So all those things you learn. Okay. Now coming to routing. Now next is routing. So what is routing? Routing means to manufacture a product, what operations you will perform and what timings you will consume. See, I will tell you a simple example. You are manufacturing curd. Let's say curd. You know curd, right?
Yeah.
Hello.
Yes, yes, right.
So to manufacture curd, what you will do is,
Just need milk first.
to manufacture curd, what you will do? You heat the milk. Am I correct?
Yes,
No. You heat the milk first, and then what you will do? You add the curd to the milk,
milk.
and then you store it. You store it overnight or something. Correct? So these things you will have in the routing. So routing gives you what operations you will perform to manufacture a particular product. Okay, so that is what routing. So now where these operations are performed are nothing but your work center. So heating the milk, where you will do? You will do it on stove. Okay, and add the curd to the milk, where you will do? You will do it in a vessel. Okay, and store it overnight, again you will do it in vessel. So these will become work centers.
Okay.
So that is what you need to understand. See, you should be thorough with the concepts, boss. Transaction execution normally done by the users. As a consultant, you should be in a position to design the system. Okay.
Okay.
Now this is the work centers where the production activity is done, and these are the operations you need to do to manufacture a product. Now we discussed work center and routing. For the bomb, to manufacture curd, what you require? You require milk, and you require some yeast or whatever input curd. So this is the bomb. So this is the design of a production design. Okay, so this is the bomb. This is the routing. So to manufacture curd, this is the this thing. So this routing concepts we will learn. What is routing, how it is created, how to design this routing, what are the different settings we need to do to meet all the different clients requirement. So those things we'll discuss. So this is the master data. After the master data, we will move on to planning topics. So see, broadly, pp module divided into two subtopics was one, sorry, pp module pp module broadly divided into two topics. One is planning and the second one is execution, production execution. Okay, so planning means, see, whenever you want to manufacture a product, first what you should know? You should know how much quantity you are going to manufacture. Am I correct?
Yes.
So how you will determine how much quantity you have to manufacture for a particular product? Can you tell me what could be the basis or what could be the criteria?
Based on the forecast, based on the requirement. So
That's okay. Requirement. See, just assume currently there is no requirement for the customer, from the customer. Still, I want to manufacture the product. How, on what basis you will determine the quantity for a particular product? What could be the criteria? That's what my question.
so based on the forecast only, you'll be doing
That's what.
this.
How you will calculate that forecast? That's what my question. You forecast it right. That's okay. But how that forecasting is done? What could be the basis? That's what my question.
Mm,
You take the sales history, boss, based on previous sales history. See,
okay.
what you do, you, let's say you are manufacturing, you are in a car manufacturing industry. Last 2 3 months your sales is every month 1,000 cars. So what you will do, next month also you will manufacture same amount of cars, correct?
Okay. Yes. Yes. Right.
That's simple, basic, simple common sense. You have your product is, say, so sales is for the last 6 months, let's say you have around 1,500 average, on an average every month. So what you will do, your coming months also you will manufacture 1,500, right?
Yes. Yes. Right. Right.
Same thing. So what you will do in this planning is, you take the sales history, you do some calculation, and then you arrive at the future forecast.
Okay.
Okay, so that is what done in sales and operations planning. So you convert your sales history and to the sales plan, and then that sales plan is converted to production plan. Okay, see, I will tell you one simple example. Your salespeople has asked you to manufacture 1,000 cars in a month. Okay. But your capacity in your plant is 800 cars. Okay, will you be able to manufacture 1000 cars?
No.
No. So that time you inform them that we will be able to manufacture only 800 cars. Of course, in the next month, if the requirement is less, that month you will manufacture the remaining 200 cars here. Okay.
Okay.
So these kind of adjustments and all you will do in sales and operations planning. So sales and operations planning is nothing but converting the sales plan to the production plan.
Okay. Okay.
So that is what sales and operations planning. Of course,
Okay.
this might be, as you worked on APO, you might be getting that plan and all from the APO to the PP, right?
Yes. Yes. Right.
So here you will be do the planning in the PP itself. Of course, this is have some limitations. That is why they have developed APO.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, but from PP point of view, you will understand all these things.
Okay.
Okay, so what is SOP? What are the different techniques we have? How these are used? What is the difference between the standard SOP and flexible planning? When we have to use this? So all those things will learn.
So the demand management comes in this category. I
No,
mean
no,
the
demand
sales.
management comes as a next topic.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
so this is your demand management. So see, after sales and operations planning, what you come to know? You come to know
How
forecast.
much? Yeah.
Okay, so forecast means it's not an exact requirement, right? Correct.
Yes.
You
Yes.
are just assuming
Right.
it might be the requirement. Okay, but what happens now after some time? What you will get the orders from the customer. Correct.
Yes.
So there are two types of requirements, bus, in any company. Normally, one is our forecast. One is our forecast. It, forecast. Then after that, sometime after some time, you will have customer requirement. Okay, customer requirement. Okay, so what happens is there are two types of principles followed in any company. One is make to stock, or one is make to order. Okay, make to order. I hope you heard these terms.
Yeah. Yeah. I know. I know. I know
So
this.
make to stock means here what they do is they don't wait for the customer order. They just start the manufacturing of the product based on forecast, and they always keep stock in the company. Okay, and whenever customer order comes, they will immediately make the delivery. Okay, whereas in the make to order is reverse. Here there is no forecast. Here there is no forecast. Okay, just they will wait for the customer order to come. Once the customer give the order, then only they will start manufacturing, and then they will deliver the product to the customer. Okay,
Okay.
after that they will simply sit idle. They wait for another customer order to come. So this make to stock is normally used for fast moving products, whereas make to order is used for slow moving products or new products or unsuccessful models. Okay,
Okay.
because
Okay.
if you take Maruti Suzuki make to stock is used for that, what is it, Swift successful model, Swift and Alto. Okay, whereas make to order is used for that unsuccessful models, like I'm just giving an example, Wagon or some that,
Okay.
what is that, Ridge. So those kind of products they will use make to order. Okay, so what is this
Oh,
make to stock, what is this make to order, what is the difference between them, and then these are denoted with the planning strategy. What is the planning strategy, and we will discuss on the important planning strategies of make to stock and make to order.
okay.
Okay, what is the difference between these planning strategies? When you go as a consultant, what strategies you need to propose to the client? So what is the difference between these? All those things we'll learn. We'll see the full flows of this planning strategy. 5 planning strategies are you able to see on the screen?
Yeah. 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 I'm able to screen.
10, 11, 40, and make to order 20, 50. So those things we'll see.
Okay.
Okay, so after that demand management we will come to, we'll go ahead with MRP. See, now you know how much quantity you need to manufacture. Am I correct?
Mhm. Yeah.
Right. So
Yes.
to manufacture the product you require these things, right?
Yes.
Uh, Now I come to know that I have to manufacture 200 cycles. So that you have to plan this, right? These components, right? Am I correct? So to manufacture 200 cycles, how many tires required? 400.
Two. Yeah.
400.
Two.
Pedals 400. Seats 200. Then chain 200. bulbs 200. So this information you should pass on to purchasing department. Am I correct?
Yeah.
So those activities are done by the MRP. MRP, what you will do, it will plan based on your requirements of your finished product. It will plan down level materials. Okay, so that is what MRP, material requirement planning. So what is MRP? What are the different types of MRPs are there? To run MRP, what prerequisites you need to do? What settings you need to do? When you execute MRP run, what will happen? What system will do? What are the different methods of executing planning run? Okay, so how many types of MRP you can do? Then what factors influence the MRP run? You heard of lot size?
Yeah.
What are the different factors influence the MRP run? And once MRP is done, how to analyze your MRP results?
Okay.
Okay, so those things we will learn in detail.
Okay.
So that's what MRP. So once the MRP is done, your planning topic comes to an end. So after MRP, normally for in-house production materials, you will get planned orders, and for externally procured materials, you will get purchase requisitions. This much I think you know, right? Right?
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
So that purchase requisition converted to PO, and that purchasing activity will be taken care by the MM people. Okay. So we are not bothered about that. We are bothered about production. So the whatever the planned orders comes, you will convert to production orders, and then you will start the production activity. So this is the
Okay.
production execution boss. Okay, so how to create production orders? Okay, how to ensure availability check? How to do capacity planning? See, there are two types of availability checks, boss. One is you will check material availability, whether all the materials are available or not, input materials in stock. That is material
Okay.
availability check. Now the other one is capacity planning, means you have to ensure your machinery is also free or not. Am I correct? To manufacture a product, your machine should be free, right? Am I correct?
Yes. Right. Right. Right.
So that also you will check. That is capacity planning. So after doing those checks, you will do the order release. So how to release the order? How to release single order? How to release multiple orders at a time? How to release order automatically during the creation itself? So what are the different variants available? So those things we will discuss. So once the production order is released, you will go for printing. Then you do go for goods issue. You know what is a goods issue?
Yeah.
So how the goods issue is done, like automatic, manual, backflush. Okay, so see, as a consultant, you should know all types of options available in the system.
Okay.
Okay, so those things I will show you. Normally, people, if you ask goods issue, what they will tell, goods issue means nothing but issuing the materials against a production order. You will do this transaction. But if you go to industry, what they say, no, no, we want automatic goods issue. And so that time, you as a consultant, you should be in a position to configure that.
Okay. Okay.
Those kind of things you have to learn. So after that, production execution happens. Then the confirmation is nothing but you enter the actual production data in the system. Suppose you are trying to manufacture 100 kg, but you got yield as a output as a 99.9 kg. So those things you will enter. What is the
Okay.
output? What is the yield? What is the scrap? Who has done the manufacturing? On which machine you have done the manufacturing? Who involved in it? What is the start time? What is the end time? What is the start date, end date? So all those real production data you will enter on the confirmation.
Okay.
So what are the different types of confirmation available? So those things we'll learn. Now after that, finally, goods receipt means whatever that product you manufactured, that you will transfer to a finished goods warehouse, where the sales happens. So how the transfer, how automatic transfer you can do, manual. Okay, so those things, automatic good receipt, how automatic good receipt is done, what settings you need to make. So those things we will learn in the goods receipt. So once the good receipt is done, production part comes to an end. Then you have order settlement, that is done by the finance people. You have heard of product costing?
Yeah.
So that product costing part we will learn. Okay, how the product costing is done, what settings you need to make, all those things we'll learn.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so with that, production execution is done. So as I told earlier, there are three types of industries, boss. I don't know what type of industries you worked. There are three types of industries. One is discrete.
Yeah.
Okay,
And in
and
the
the other one is process industry, PPPA, and the next one is repetitive manufacturing. Okay, so discrete industry means nothing but assembly industry, boss. Okay, the best examples is cycle manufacturing, or let's say car manufacturing, those kind of industries. Okay, that means cycle, what you will do was you take some components, you assemble them, you will get cycle, correct?
yeah.
After that, what will happen? If you disassemble the cycle, you will be getting your original parts, right?
Yes. Yes.
But in case of process industry, suppose you are manufacturing a ice cream.
Okay.
Okay, after manufacturing the ice cream some from various components, will you go back to the original components?
No.
No. So that is why it is called processing industry.
Okay.
Okay, processing industry. So the examples are food manufacturing, pharma, pharma, and then you have what you call chemical industries. Okay, so these are now the repetitive manufacturing. I will of course I will show you first process industry. So in the process industry, how the flow happens, how the master data is created, how the process order execution happens, all those things we will see one entire flow of process industry.
Okay.
Okay, so that is what process industry. Now after that you have repetitive manufacturing. So here the repetitive manufacturing means what happens is, suppose you are normally, let's say you are working for ice cream industry. What are the different ice creams available, boss? Can you tell me?
Vanilla, chocolate,
uh, you have
chocolate.
you have cups, cones, you have cones, then you have choco bars, right?
Yeah.
So based on the product requirement, what you will do, you will manufacture the product, correct?
Yes.
So you will change your product frequently on your machines because based on the market requirement, correct?
Yes. Yes.
But here in case of repetitive manufacturing, what happens is you will have only one or two products. In the company, you will have only one or two products. Same product is manufactured over a period of time in the company.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So the best examples are like cement manufacturing industry or tissue paper manufacturing industry.
Okay.
Okay, so in those industries, how the master data is done, how the planning is done, finally how the production execution is done.
Okay.
Okay, so those things, see, as a consultant you should be in a position to handle all types of manufacturing spots.
Okay.
Okay, so that is why we will learn all the three manufacturing sectors.
Okay.
So after that you will go on to batch management. Okay, so what is batch management, why batch management is important, how the batch management is used in production department, production area, so how the batches are created. Have you heard of classification? You told, right, you worked on variant configuration, so you might be knowing all these characteristics, class, all those things, you know, right? Am I correct?
Yes.
ah,
Yes. Yes.
how the classification is used in batch management. Okay,
Okay.
so then batch determination, have you heard of these words, boss? FIFO, FIFO,
Sure.
FIFO and FIFO.
No.
FIFO and FIFO. No?
No. No. No.
Ah, first expiry, first out, first in, first out.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Means you have your raw materials in stock, right?
Yeah.
With batches. So now I want to consume the first batch with least expiry.
Okay.
Okay. So system will automatically pick the batch with least expiry into the production order.
Okay. Okay.
So for that, what you need to say, what settings you have to make, all those things we'll learn in batch management, batch determination. It is called batch determination.
So this is common for all the three types of manufacturing?
Yeah, yes. This is common for all the three. Batch management is can be used in all types of industry: discrete,
Okay.
repetitive, or process industry.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so we will see batch management. Nowadays, all the industries are using batch management because of regulatory constraints.
Okay.
Okay, so how that is done in SAP, we'll learn.
Okay.
Okay, after that, we will go on to configuration. So, as a consultant, when you go as a consultant into any project, normally you will be doing configuration, right?
Yeah.
So, we will learn configuration. I will show you configuration.
Okay.
Entire PP configuration, right from
Okay.
master data to all confirmation of the orders. Okay, so after the completion of training, and in the end, we will see integration of PP module with other modules. This is
Okay.
also very important because if you go to a interview, if you say you have some experience, they will ask this integration part only.
Oh.
How PP
Okay.
module is integrated with all the other modules like FI, HR, QM, PM, MM, PS, SD, all those things. Okay, so
Okay.
I will touch upon how PP module plays the role in these modules.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so after that, training comes to an end, after the completion of the training, I will give you three types of documents. Okay, so first I will give you soft copies of SAP certification documents. I will show you a sample one. I don't know whether you have them or not, I'm not sure.
I think PM 42 copy.
Suppose sorry, suppose if you see production orders, this is the SAP certification material. Normally if they go for certification, they will give hard copies of these things first.
Okay.
Okay, so these documents I will give you, these are given by the SAP Germany. Okay, so this will be for your future reference. Okay, even whenever you are free after my training also, you can study again, you can practice.
Okay.
Okay, so I will give you all these SAP soft copies of SAP certification documents. So this is whatever I shown you is a production order. Suppose if you want to see master data, basic master data, so this is the one, basic data for manufacturing. So I will give you all these documents boss. Okay, okay boss.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, okay,
But
so you will get certification documents. After that I will give you process flow documents, means whatever I teach during my training. Okay, I prepared those documents with step by step screenshots. Okay, see, whenever I teach something, after some time you have to practice it, right?
yeah.
So for practicing you need see, in the video what happens, the video will be moving continuously, so you have to go back and forth, right? So because to avoid that kind of problem, I prepared what those documents with step by step screenshots, so that by seeing these documents you can practice again. Okay, suppose you asked demand management, right? So demand management, if you go for make to stock, how the uh, 10 strategy works, here you are able to see it is prepared with step by step screenshots, what settings you have to make. Okay, after that how the flow happens, are you able to see
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
now? So like this, for all the functionalities I prepared the documents with step by step screenshots. Okay,
Okay.
okay, so suppose if you want to see how goods issue is done, suppose let's say how the goods production execution, how the goods issue is done, what are the different methods available. See what are the various methods, MB1A, how to do with MB1A, how to do with Migo, how to do with picking multiple orders goods issue at a time, then how to do automatic goods issue backflush. So these things are shown with step by step screenshots, are you able to see?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So like this, for whatever I teach, all those are prepared with step by step screenshots. So by looking at these documents, you can practice in future whenever you want.
So you will be explaining with the real
Yeah, yeah,
examples?
yeah, yeah. I will show all these things in SAP. Don't worry. This is for future reference, boss.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Okay. I will log on to SAP. I will show you each and everything in detail.
Okay.
Okay. So that is what. So you will be getting.
Because in case if I want to practice, so I can practice. I mean, you'll be giving any sample thing so that I can use the same thing to practice.
No, no, no. While teaching, I will create materials and everything. Using those things, you can create. You can practice in the system. You will be also given the IDs access.
Okay.
Okay. Using that, you can practice. Suppose, see, I created a material for you today in the training.
Okay.
Okay, now using the same kind of material you will create one more material,
Okay. Okay.
so that kind of replication you will do till you get some kind of confidence.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
hello,
Yeah. Yeah. Yes.
yeah,
Understood.
okay, so now you will be and also I will give you the configuration document. See, whenever you go as a consultant, you will be doing first configuration only, right? So that configuration documents also
Yeah.
at the end of the training, these are also with step by step screenshots. Suppose batch management, how the batch management configuration is done, so those documents also I will give you. Are you able to see batch management configuration step by step screenshots? Are you able to see?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Hello,
Yes, I'm able to see
hello,
your screen. Hello.
Ravinan, are you there?
Yes, I'm able to see your screen.
Hello.
Yes, I'm able to see a screen.
Yeah. Okay. Your voice is coming very low.
I'm keeping 100%.
Yeah. Okay. So these documents I will give you at the end of the training course. Certificate, configuration documents also. So I will give all the these three types of documents. You will get certification documents, process flow documents, and then config documents. Okay.
Okay.
So that is the training part, boss. So normally this training will take around 25 to 30 hours, boss. Okay. Normally I adopt two kinds of methodologies. One is weekdays Monday to Friday daily 1 hour,
Okay.
and another one is only on weekends, Saturday and Sunday.
How many hours?
Saturday to around 2.5 hours and Sunday 2.5 hours.
So you'll be covering the daily weekend weekdays on.
Ah,
I mean, you'll be
ah,
okay.
yes, Monday to Friday 1 hour means 5 hours, right? So that I will cover it on Saturday and Sunday.
Okay. 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 Fine.
So that's thing. So the training happens through in this go to meeting, boss. In this go to meeting, even you can record the training sessions so that you can play them afterwards.
So how I can record actually?
Now I am recording. They will guide you. Those people will guide you. Don't worry. That institute
Okay.
people will guide you, and you will be given with a SAP ID server access for practicing.
Okay. Okay.
They will give, I think, for around 2 to 3 months. I think. Just check with them. Minimum
Okay.
for minimum 2 months. 2 months they will give. Okay, and then the training happens through real time scenarios. It's not like that simple training. Whenever you go
Okay.
to a different type of industry, what kind of requirements you will get, so how you need to design in the system, so that keeping that real time scenarios into mind, your training will happen, and each and every functionality will be executed in SAP. Don't think that I have seen some people thinking that I will open some word files just going through screenshots or something. It's not like that. I will log on to SAP. Each and every functionality, each and every process, each and every topic will be executed end to end, with how to make settings, how you need to execute.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Some people, oh yeah, tell me,
you'll be
tell
explaining
me.
all the you'll be explaining all the three industries, right?
Yes,
Discrete, process, and repetitive.
yes. Discrete, repetitive, and then process industry. I will execute one entire full flow right from master data creation to the order till order execution for all the
Okay.
three industries.
And configuration.
Okay, so that is what was. So if you have any
Okay.
questions, you can ask now.
So you'll be covering all the configuration part also, right?
Yes,
So
yes,
in
yes. Configuration part also will be covering.
okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, boss. So just decide and inform them accordingly. But what about your suitable timings, boss? If at all you want to continue.
Uh, uh, I think a weekend is. I will decide and I will just let you know. I will email you. I mean,
Okay, you decide and you inform them accordingly. We can start. Okay.
yeah, sure.
Okay, boss. Okay. Why I am asking is because already some batches are going on.
Okay.
So it would be better if you join those batches. That's what. Again, otherwise, what happens is if you take decision somewhat late, those batches will be continuing, and in between you have to come, or again I have to start fresh for you separately. So those kind of issues will come.
So when they are starting?
Uh,
I mean,
some batches started. They are around just 2 3 classes completed.
so if I start, I mean, I'll be missing those two classes, right? Or
Yeah, nothing will happen. Yeah. Every topic is independent. It's not like not dependent. And those topics, whatever I missed for you, I will take you separately. First you take decision, then we'll see whether to start fresh for you or you would continue with the existing batches. That we'll decide. Okay,
okay. Okay. Fine.
don't worry upon that point. Yeah, we'll take care of that. Yeah. Okay. Okay, boss.
Okay.
So thanks for attending the demo. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, yeah.
Bye.
Bye.